Hey, I'm Dawson, and I just got home from work. I'm a wedding photographer. Yes, believe it or not, even with my massive 824 subscribers, I still have a full-time job. And now I'm gonna take off this jacket now that that stupid bit is over. Okay, ready to party. So if you've seen any of my videos, you might know that I normally listen to rock music, and although there are some rap songs that I do enjoy, rap is not part of my usual rotation. However, my buddy Kenny, a couple months ago, sent me a video called Hi Ren, and I was very intrigued by the artist that is Ren. And when I say artist, I mean like a true artist. His music video accompanied by his song was art to me. And yeah, obviously all music is art, but it was a higher form of art than 99% of songs that you'll hear every day reach for, if that makes sense. So I'm actually very excited to jump into Money Game Part 3. Now, let me preface this by saying I really don't know much about Ren. I only watched that one video and listened to that one song. So all I know has been informed by the lyrics of that song. So I know he's been diagnosed and misdiagnosed. I know he's very sick, apparently. And most of all, I know he's a brilliant artist. So enough of me talking. Let's watch the video. Strong imagery. Very stark, like Hi Ren was. Ooh, that's nice. What an angle. What a shot that was. It was dizzying. I'm intrigued. There's a nice scratchy quality to his voice that I really like. Yeah.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. 35, he gets a call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed up, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
I know this is long. I feel like it's escalated so quickly so far. Where is it going? Where can it go? That's an awesome shot.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble and perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music.
Why? It was so beautiful.
This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution? Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
I fact that this is all one shot is so impressive.
45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father.
Cheeky
It's
line.
such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
That's it? That seemed so fast. That did not feel like 9 minutes. Okay, man, I have a lot of mixed feelings about that song. First, actually, I want to start with the video. The video was beautiful. Gorgeous freaking video. I really am a fan of like the minimalist, the stark, as I mentioned, feel that had. It just adds to the tension that the song already is full of. And again, having been shot in one take is just so impressive to me. As a song, didn't love it. My problem is we've heard that song dozens of different ways over the years by so many different kinds of artists. Obviously, the lyrics are different, the way the story is told is different. Ren did a fantastic job with those lyrics, except for that one line. What was the one that I said was cheeky? With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain, 45 a fitting number, because his age is the same. When you're that good at writing lyrics, those subpar lines stand out just so much more. Now, I don't want to make it seem like everything about this is negative to me, because it's not. It's so gripping, it's so captivating the way he's able to let stories unfold and hit you with like real bursts of energy, matching how impactful the lyrics are. And then he can just bring you right back down, slow down the pulse, and whenever he wants, he can bring it right back up again. Ren is a very, very captivating performer and songwriter. I'm probably not gonna listen to this song again, but I can absolutely appreciate how impactful this can be for someone who's not me. I think the reason that we've heard this song so many times in different ways and forms is because it is so true and so prevalent, really in any time in history. Greed is such a universal theme because it is so abundant in most societies. However, I will say the music in this was phenomenal. That was a natural reaction when he stopped the music, because I was really enjoying the strings. I was literally thinking in my head about how beautiful those strings sounded, and then he stopped it. Fuck you, Ren. Just kidding. That was actually a very impactful part in the song, and I think he probably did it in that place because he knew people would be thinking about how beautiful the strings were. See? Fantastic songwriting. And speaking of songwriting, that's something I do. Normally this is the part where I ask people to listen to my music, but that reaction wasn't super favorable. So I'm afraid if I ask people to listen to my music, they're just gonna come back here and bash me for it. So you know what? If you disagree with my take on this song, I really want you to go listen to my music and then come back here and tell me how bad it is, please. There's a link in the description to my Spotify artist page. I'll leave one for Apple Music too. You can find my music all over my channel here on YouTube, and you're listening to one of my songs right now. So yeah, open invitation, come back here, let me know how bad my music is, and I will thank you for it. And if you like my music, maybe you should subscribe to my channel, or follow me on Instagram, or tell your friends about my music. The possibilities are endless. But what's not endless is my energy. And like I said, I just got home from work. It was a 10-hour day. It is 12:19 a.m. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Peace out.
They never got to meet her, and I never got to say goodbye.